This is the ADA project, which stands for Assistive Dexterous Arm. And our goal is actually very simple. We want to be able to put a plate full of food in front of someone and for them to be able to eat it autonomously and with assistance from the robot. It's a very, very hard dexterous manipulation problem. And it's a really, really hard human-robot interaction problem because you need to take this spoonful of food and actually put it in someone's mouth. But the thing that I'm more proud of is actually what we call participatory research. The work that we're seeing today, the ArticuTool, actually came from a quote from one of our users who talked about, wouldn't it be nice if we could pick up soup? And that demanded that we actually invent new technology to be able to do that.
So we're going to see the ArticuTool be used to acquire a bite full of sunflower seeds. This is something that Ada originally struggled with, since it only had a fork utensil, for instance. The robot's now going to configure itself so it can see the bowl of food on the table. And it's going to scoop up a little bit, but you're going to notice that it's going to back up a little bit and then shake off a bit of the excess. So the idea behind that motion is that we want to prevent spillage from happening proactively, so that if you acquire too much, for instance, and you're afraid that some of it's going to fall off, it's going to preemptively shake off some of that excess while still giving you a satisfying bite of food. Then it's going to move to a resting configuration where the user can wait until they're ready to take a bite. Then during that transport motion, it's going to keep the tool completely level, and it's going to deliver that satisfying bite of food to the user without spilling anything. And now that the user is done eating, the robot can move back above the plate. From here, the user can decide whether they want to continue eating or terminate the session.
Ideally, what I'd like to be able to do is multi-tool use. I'd like to be able to have a tool that cuts chicken and then swap it out with another that picks up the cut piece of chicken and dips it in the sauce and then picks up some lettuce and feeds someone. The other dimension is increasing the number of locations where we can actually deploy the system. From the home to the cafeteria, which we've already done, to maybe get it on a plane and eat an airline meal in the plane, and get off of the plane and go to a cafe in Paris and eat a baguette there. And both of these dimensions are incredibly important so that we can empower our users to be more independent throughout their lives.